Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2023 in another part of our Williams Road to Glory career mode. Today we are back with the Singapore Grand Prix following our perfect weekend in Italy. The championship battle between Ocon and Norris is continuing. Just 2 points separate them at the top. And it looks like it's going to be a mixed weekend in terms of weather. So let's get ourselves into Q1 straight away. Leave a like if you enjoy and all of that good stuff. And let's get ourselves into it for the first flying laps of the weekend. And we know we're going to have to do it pretty quick here. So Ocon is going to head out straight away. Followed by Lando Norris. And yeah, straight away you can see people are getting out there fast. So we'll have to hope that that rain doesn't come during this next 2 minutes. So here we go then. It's going to be Esteban Ocon that gets us off and running here. And we think it is possibly going to rain just towards the end of this lap. He's the first out there. Norris is out there as the third car. So our boys are in the best possible position to go and get this time. No, Norris held up a little bit by this AlphaTauri here. Not fantastic for him, is it? But there's a purple first sector for him. Be interesting to see how he gets on in this middle sector. Purple from Ocon, green from Norris. And wow, 7/10 slower. That's the difference, isn't it? And here we go then. It's going to be Esteban Ocon that heads up to the line first. He crosses the line with a 1:28.2. Here comes Norris. And it's a 1:28.9. Zayn Maloney a lot slower than that. Okay, people coming through. That's fine. And now it's raining. So Norris is the one that we have to keep an eye on here.
It does look like there could be some rain later on.
I think Ocon's safe, but maybe we send Norris out towards the end of the session if that rain stops. That's interesting. People are going out there. Still got this issue with the AI. Trying to beat their time in an impossible situation. Now it is getting drier out there, so we'll send Norris out for a second run. I think Ocon is safe. It's just going to be whether Norris can pull it off here. And he's purple in that first sector. Very good first sector from Esteban Ocon, from Lando Norris, sorry. But again, he's caught up with a little bit of traffic with the Alpine here. Green in the second sector.
That is the checkered flag.
Let's have a little gander at Norris. And yeah, this is matching pretty much Ocon's time. He's following Piastri round, his former teammate. So here we go then. Up to the line comes Lando Norris, and it is a 1:28.3. Puts him up into third place. Comfortably through to session 2. Now Gasly is in a little bit of trouble, or was. He got himself well up there. But going out in Q1 then is the Aston Martin of Alex Albon. Liam Lawson, Mick Schumacher, Daniel Ricciardo and Zayn Maloney. Okay, into session 2. And again, it's looking like we're going to be starting out with dries and then getting wets. We'll send out Norris first this time.
That's green light.
Followed by Ocon. They've got a decent gap between them. Should be absolutely fine. See what sort of times they can put in. There we go, 28.1. That's quicker than session 2, and that was Ocon. That's the fastest time there. Norris over the line in second. Verstappen splitting our cars at the moment. But that should be more than enough to get ourselves through to Q3. Currently at the moment, both Alpines, both... one of the Ferraris, one of the Alfa Romeos, and one of the McLarens out. Q2, there's a few out there trying to hope, I suppose, that the rain stops. I don't think it will, though. And when De Vries comes round, that's going to be the end of this first session, or second session. Ocon quickest, and Lando Norris there in third. It's a very, very interesting title battle between these two, and it's to and froing. And this time, yeah, we've still got soft tyres on the car, ready to go here for session 3. This time we're going to send Ocon out first, and then Norris. Track conditions change to dry. It is going to get wet pretty soon once again, but we'll keep an eye on Lando Norris's time as we progress through this lap. Should get a bit of a distant tow from his teammate Ocon, but this should be the absolute most even they're going to feel. Let's drive the confidence very high there. Ocon slightly quicker in that first sector by 0.02 of a second. Middle sector is Ocon again by 0.01 of a second. So it's all going to come down to this final sector then. Esteban Ocon is going to be the first over the line. Here he comes round the final corner. Esteban Ocon puts in a 128.3, and it's a 128.4 for Lando Norris.
We will box at the end of this lap.
I'm not sure that's going to be enough. I feel it's going to be Verstappen's day. We put in 28.1s in Q2. It was not the best from the boys there. We're expecting that rain to come down very, very shortly. Here comes Leclerc over the line. He goes third. Perez goes fourth. Stroll up to third. Excellent lap for the Aston Martin. Now Verstappen could be disturbed by this rain that's coming.
A little bit of rain.
That rain, is that going to affect Max Verstappen, who is probably purple? He is purple. Here he comes then over the line. Okay. Max Verstappen. Is he going to do it? As he comes over the line, he does! A 128.2. And Max Verstappen is going to take pole position. And, well, isn't that something we've got very used to hearing over the years? Max Verstappen takes pole. And, well, Esteban Ocon and Lando Norris will be slightly disappointed. But it is going to be rainy in the race tomorrow. It's not all going to come down to where we qualify, but going to have to make sure that we're in a good position here. Might have to split the strategy to try and beat the Red Bulls. I think they are fast. But there you have it then. Max Verstappen on pole position. That's amazing. Track to track, of course, in Monza we were... Oh, I've accidentally skipped that. In Monza we were absolutely the team to beat. Looks like rain is coming fairly early on, so probably going to want the soft tyres and then move on to the intermediates. Yeah, be aggressive from the start. And possibly 2 intermediate runs. But yeah, 1 intermediate run might do it. So we might go for that with Ocon. Slightly more aggressive strategy with Lando. the 2 intermediate tyre stints. Just fully be the aggressors there. And see what that does. 3, yeah, I think that's going to be a quicker way. But we'll see when it comes to the checkered flag. We might add just an extra lap of fuel so that they can push from the start. So here we go. Let's see what the boys can do in this Singapore Grand Prix.
Out on the grid, and it won't be long until we get underway. There's a chance for Esteban Ocon to show what he can do here.
It's a P2 start for them, an excellent opportunity, and no doubt they'll be looking to grab it with both hands.
Well, Esteban
This could certainly
Ocon
be a good one, folks.
will be looking to be very aggressive into turn 1.
The Singapore Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and
And we're
away
gonna-
we go.
Pause it straight away here, and we're going to tell Ocon to be very aggressive into turn 1. We're going to do the same with Lando. And here we go then. So lights out, away we go.
Just keep the pressure on, mate.
And who's it going to be going into turn 1? Ocon and Norris very much side by side here. But it's Max Verstappen that leads. Ocon is in second, then Norris in third. I'm going to have to try and get past Max Verstappen pretty quickly here. Charles Leclerc, interestingly, on the medium tyres, probably risking a thought at that rain not coming as immediately as we think. Oh, there's been a crash. Virtual safety car, big safety car now.
Car's off there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
watch for through that.
Is he alright?
And
Yeah,
that's a
so
crash
the
involving
cars
multiple cars. We could hear it. And it was Daniel Ricciardo trying to go down the inside here of the Haas. And, yeah. Oh, that's a nasty one. And it's the AlphaTauri, in fact, that ended up in the wall there.
Safety car, safety car.
So
Just stay positive on that delta.
Copy that.
we will
Just try and keep those tyre temps in.
see what we can do here. Now, annoyingly, we're going to have way too much fuel. Probably could have underfueled, expecting a safety car today, but that's what it is. So safety car in this lap.
Safety car is in this lap. Let's concentrate on the restart.
Copy.
I'm going to give it absolutely
Alright,
everything
let's
here.
keep closing up. Great job.
I'm going to watch from Ocon's visor cam. And here we are. We are green flag racing once again. So Esteban Ocon, can he make a move on Max Verstappen early in the stint here? He needs to. Because once that rain comes, DRS is not going to be enabled. So he's running very close behind Max here, but unable to pass right now. So Max Verstappen leads, Ocon second, then Norris, then Kevin Magnussen is in an excellent fourth at the moment. Stroll fifth, then Leclerc in sixth, Perez seventh, Sainz eighth, Russell ninth, and De Vries rounded out the top 10. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. It's obviously going to be once DRS is enabled that we're getting the real benefits here. But this could be an early chance here for Esteban Ocon. He's side by side with Max Verstappen and he's going to go around the outside here. This is a huge move for Ocon and he takes the lead. But is Verstappen going to continue holding the line? Yes, he is. But look at Norris. Norris is in there now.
Nice job. Currently sat in P1.
And Norris goes down the inside.
DRS enabled.
Well, well, well. That is unexpected. We didn't expect to see our boys overtake that quickly. Right, we're going to reduce the aggression slightly here. Norris is going to try and get past his teammate. I think we need to take off the overtake aggression. Ocon defends well. But now we're 1 and 2, so that helps us to control the race a hell of a lot more than we would have been able to. Very good. I'm starting to pull away a little bit from Max Verstappen. That's whether we say, look, don't fight your teammate. Let's just try and pull away from Max Verstappen before the rain. The rain is going to be coming in the next lap or two. So if we can pull away from Max Verstappen here.
We don't want to overcook the tyres.
Yeah, confirm.
That'd be awesome. So we're going to actually reduce
Just be careful with this tyre.
that down.
Yep, all good.
Yeah, Ocon's okay on tyres because he's not in the dirty air.
All good, very lightly.
Right, here comes the rain.
Understood.
So just need to be careful here and work out when is best to go. I think we need to have a little look at strategy here. Let's just edit this and move his first pit stop forward just a touch. That's fine. Right, this is going to be the lap, so
Let's give it oral.
Copy.
We suggest a little bit more Lyco.
I'm going to just
Okay.
try
Yeah,
and
confirm.
split these two up a little bit.
A little bit more Lyco, please.
Yeah, confirm.
And then Ocon's coming in.
Box now.
Okay, box.
Box for inters, box.
I think we're going to lose the lead here. I think we've maybe snoozed.
Okay, we will box this lap.
Confirm.
So we think that the Inter is now the correct tyre to be on.
So here we go then. It's not our best judgment, that. But are we going to get out ahead of Porsche? That's a good pit stop. Norris in now. That was really good.
Okay,
That
so
was
we should have a
awesome.
clear track on
Now,
pit.
Max Verstappen did jump Lando Norris there,
Clear at exit.
but I don't think we could have done much better than that. So, Ocon's away.
Okay, we'd like you to slow down, please.
Copy.
And overtake is available.
Yeah, good.
Now Norris is going to be more aggressive. So he needs to get past Max Verstappen pretty quickly.
Let's try early overtake.
Confirm.
Yeah, just like in Italy, it looks like that little phase could cost Norris here. He has got more pace than Max Verstappen. And he's going to go around the outside where his teammate did. He was on the curb there. Oh, it's a crash. It's a crash. Now,
Sex, there's been a crash.
is Norris okay? I think. What's the contact? Yeah, there was definitely contact there. Max Verstappen, I think, could be out. Well, I don't know what Max Verstappen was doing in his cockpit there, but it didn't sound good. Is he out? If he is... Well, he's not. He's not out. He is just going to drop to the back of the field. But it is double waved yellows. I think we just want to save our overtake now. Obviously, Norris is pushing these tyres to their absolute limit. So it might be worth us just popping a message to Ocon here of saying, let your teammate through, because he's on a different strategy. So I'm going to do that. Okay. And Ocon needs to stay ahead of Kevin Magnussen and build that gap. Norris is just going to keep pushing as hard as he can. And we'll see what comes out quicker come the end of the race. Because it's about a 30-second stop here. Obviously, any sort of safety car would hurt Norris. In terms of lap times, he's lapping about a second quicker than anybody else out there. Yeah, no penalty came for Norris, so the stewards definitely didn't see it as a incident. But yeah, this is working out very, very nicely now that Max Verstappen is out of the picture. And will this affect things at the top of the championship? Well, you can see Lando Norris would be increasing his lead to 17 points over Esteban Ocon. But that's not true. Yeah, it's very confusing. Because there's only 2 points between them at the moment, I believe. But hey. Maybe I was wrong, maybe I misread it. Last episode. And Norris leading the way very nicely. Nearly 10 seconds in front, but you look at his tyres compared to Ocon's, and it's actually, because they're so hot, it's going to have to reduce that a little bit. Try and cool the tyres down. Otherwise, they're not gonna last. So we could tell them to avoid high-risk curbs, couldn't we? That could help sort that out. Okay, so he will be coming in very soon, Lando. Let's see where he ends up. He should come out probably just in front of George Russell, I would imagine. If not in front of Valtteri Bottas, I think would be the next group. But let's see, here he comes into the pit lane. There's 23 laps to go. Ocon takes the lead of the Grand Prix. So we need a quick stop. It is a quick stop. And he is in front of George Russell like I predicted. So there you go. That's worked out well for him. And now he's got some brand new tyres to go about chasing his teammate towards the end of this race. Now in terms of the rain, it should be staying at about this level until the end of the race. Now let's see where Norris can get to here. That's Max Verstappen that we're about to lap. Very good. Now where Norris is going to struggle is trying to overtake these boys. So I'll give him some deployment to be able to use here. I mean, Leclerc's managing to go down the inside there of K-Mag. And there goes Norris following him through. Very good. Okay, back up to P5 then. Next up is Charlie Leclerc and then Perez after that.
Let's have recharge on then, please.
Confirm.
Pop it back onto normal to try and catch up. Oh, here we go. Oh, that was a chance. That was a chance, wasn't it? This is a great opportunity. He's going to have the inside line. Goes down it. Beautifully done from Lando Norris. Back up into fourth place now. And just 12 seconds behind his teammate. But he is going to be lapping a hell of a lot quicker once he is in clear air. Lance Stroll is the one to keep an eye on. Not quite. Had a little look there. But needs to get past pretty quickly here. And he might try down the inside this time. No. He's pushing about as hard as he can, but it's without the DRS, it's so tough to overtake around here.
We don't want to overcook the tyres.
Confirm.
Well, 10 laps to go. Is this going to be the time? No. This could be the time, though. Round the outside he goes. This is huge for Lando Norris's race and championship, to be fair. And he's through. He's through for now. To catch and pass Lance Stroll pretty quickly. It's taken him so much longer to get past these guys than he ever expected, I think. We had a little gander. This could be the time. Goes down the inside. He is through. So, Lando Norris now is about 11 seconds back from Esteban Ocon with 7 laps to go. It's one of the longer laps round here. Lots of corners. Lots of places to make time if you've got the tyres. So, let's see if he can bear down on his teammate and set us up for an exciting finale here. Let's zoom it forward a little bit. Keep an eye on lap times. Yep, nearly 2 seconds quicker on that last lap. It is going to come right down to the wire, I think. Yeah, that time is just being shaven off every single lap. 3 laps to go. Okay, on to the final 2 laps then. We're going to tell him to just be on medium in terms of overtaking. 2 laps to go. Two seconds separate them. Norris's tyres much better than Ocon's. And we're going to tell Ocon that he can attack because his tyres are going to be fine. 1.5 seconds is the gap. It's going to be very, very close as to who comes out on top here. Just got to keep an eye on the fuel. We don't want either of them running out of fuel. Down to 1.2 seconds now. Norris is really bearing down on his teammate, but is he going to be able to make the overtake? Less than a second is the gap. There's obviously going to be no DRS here, so it's all going to have to be on skill in this final lap of the Grand Prix. Here we go then. Full deployment for both drivers. It's going to be available here. Ocon leads. Ocon has probably been the stronger of the two drivers in this race. You know, he was the one that overtook Max Verstappen pretty early on in this race and set us up for a potential victory. And we've duly delivered here. It is going to be another Williams 1-2 unless there's an incident between our two drivers. But it's looking at the moment like Norris isn't going to get close enough to be able to overtake. They've both got everything at their disposal in the cars. It is now just up to who can deliver. One's got a little bit more energy in his car. Battery empty, and I think it is going to be Ocon that hangs on here.
DRS disabled. DRS disabled.
Just going to keep an eye on fuel.
Copy.
I think they've just about got enough here to get over the line. So here they come round the final corner. It's going to be Esteban Ocon who comes over the line, and he is going to win here in Singapore. But Lando Norris gave it an excellent go towards the end. And, well, a 1-2 separated by a quarter of a second.
Okay, that is the checkered flag.
Ocon very, very happy with that. Norris, of course, very happy with that as well. And will that be Ocon into the lead? Well, apparently 3 points is the gap, so I'm not entirely sure why that is the case. But Stroll is going to come round. I think he's going to hold off Sergio Perez, and he's going to get an excellent podium for Aston Martin. That, it has to be said. Very, very good performance for Lance Stroll. He's coming round now. He has taken third place. Leclerc finishes fourth, then Magnussen in sixth. Yeah, very, very good.
Now that's an excellent drive today from Esteban Ocon.
What a brilliant race that was for the team. They just did everything right, the driver included, of course.
A great display of team spirit there, as everyone finally gets the chance to share this moment. There's the Frenchman, Esteban Ocon, taking to the podium, and another added to his career tally.
There's further delight for the team as they get to see both drivers up there together.
And you've got to think that Singapore will be buzzing now for many hours to come.
Well,
Kareem,
unbelievable.
No doubt there'll be a lot for the teams to process after that race. But how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And a big thanks to you all for joining us this weekend here in Singapore.
Next round will see us head east as F1 prepares for the Japanese Grand Prix. We'll see you at Suzuka, a firm favourite for the drivers.
Well, absolutely brilliant. There you go. Lando Norris, Esteban Ocon wins the Singapore Grand Prix. Lando Norris there in second into the Drivers' Championship, and Ocon does take a 5-point lead. So I was correct last time that it was a 2-point deficit. 7 wins to Ocon, 5 to Norris. You have to say, Ocon is doing really, really well this season, considering he, on paper, isn't as good as Norris, but he's incredibly consistent. He's doing what needs to be done. It has to be said. Leclerc there in third, ahead of Max Verstappen in fourth. Into the Constructors, and we open up a near 200-point gap to Red Bull behind us. Okay, into the Pit Stop Championship, we finish 2nd and 8th. That's going to really help us in the championship. Still 8 points ahead of Red Bull. Very good. So there you go. Ocon, again, you know, out-qualifies Norris and beats him in the race as well. Okay, by a quarter of a second, but very, very well done. £6.9 million in profit in this Grand Prix. Chassis manufactured. We are going to break the cost cap, by the way, which is a real annoying thing. But yeah, let's have a little look at the regulation vote. They want to reduce the cost cap. We are fully against that. But yes, we are going to break the cost cap by invested way too much in our development at the start of the season. We've paused development now. We're not developing any more parts of the car, but we are going to go over the cost cap. But it feels a worthy price to pay for winning Williams' first championship since 1997. That would be incredible if we could pull it off. We're not far away now. We're heading into the final 7 races of the season, starting in Japan next time out. So if you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.